Hi guys, this is challenge number 8 from Amy at Great Cake Soapworks, and this one is salt bars. And I had already made one, I don't know how many months ago, and that is this one right here. And I did it in a loaf mold, and I don't know if I'll ever do that again. Sometimes I like a challenge, but that was not fun to get it out of there. And I had done, let's see, this one that I did a few months ago was 75% coconut, 10% lard, 10% sunflower, and 5% castor with 100% of the salt. And I used half just table salt and half sea salt. This one I cold processed, oven processed it, put it in for 2 hours, and by the time I went to cut it, of course, the bottom was real crumbly. And this is a bar that's been used quite a few times. They were 3 times this size, but the whole bottom crumbled off. And on this one I used my Canary Yellow Lab color. So I decided that the bars I was going to make this time, I wanted to more or less do a test on my yellows just to see how they compare with each other and decide which one I like the best. And so for the one this time, the recipe I used for these two was 80% coconut, 10% castor, 10% shea, 75% salt, half sea salt, half table salt, and then I used aloe vera juice, coconut, buttermilk, and goat's milk in both of these. So same exact recipe. This one is scented with Burberry Brit, which I really like a lot, but it's real mild. It's real, I don't know, you don't smell it that much, so I'm hoping like if I use it in the shower that I'd actually smell it. I really like it. It's just really light. And then this one is scented in pineapple ginger, and otherwise they're the same. So I did this, I'm testing a couple things really. One is the color, but the other one is also the size and the shape that I like. So since I tend to use these more for foot scrub type stuff, I wanted to try to figure out what was going to be best for a shape. So in the Burberry Brit and the Fizzy Lemonade from Brambleberry, I did a flower shape, and this is just the one that didn't work out as well, the one that got kind of chunky when it came out. And then that one, because I like the shape of this. You can turn it either way. I tried to swirl. It worked on the top, but not so much on the bottom half. And I took the skewer all the way down, but you really can't see much of a swirl there. But this one swirled pretty good that way. So, and then this one I used yellow oxide, and then just put them in the round muffin tin type deal to see if, you know, that's a good shape. And I will say, when it comes to feet, I definitely like those better. And even in the shower, I kind of like this shape better for when you're trying to scrub, like the backs of your arms and stuff like that. So, and I decided color-wise, I really like the Canary probably best, although I think if I put more Fizzy Lemonade in, the thing is you have to use a lot, and so I think if I put a lot in, I could get about the same color with the Fizzy Lemonade. But if I want a real soft yellow, the Fizzy Lemonade works well. If I just want a nice sunshiny but still a soft and a warm yellow, I like this one. And if you want more along the lines of the gold, the yellow oxide. Although I think if you went lighter on this, and I didn't use very much, I can't remember how much I used, but not very much. Way less than any of those, but you would get lighter. You're still not going to get this kind of a yellow, but you could get it quite a bit lighter. But I like this one. I think I like this sunshiny yellow really well. But this you do have to use quite a bit. So, okay. Now I'll switch it over and I'll do a test on them as far as how good they lather. since they are different from each other. Hope everybody had a good Mother's Day. We had a good one. It's always nice at our house because the men do all the cooking and they have to bring everything. I'm gonna have to move you back, I think. They do all the cooking at our house. All the guys have to do everything, and that's very, very nice. And we actually get to be first in line, and they serve us and the whole 9 yards, so it is very, very nice at our house. It only lasts for lunch, but it works out. Alright, let's see here. This is my, the one I made with, let's see, 75% coconut, 10% lard, 10% sunflower, and 5% castor with 100% on the salt. And nice big bubbles. It's very, very lotiony. I don't know if you can see. Yep. And I've used this one a lot, so I know I like it. It just gives a really great lather, especially for being 100% with the salt and stuff. It's just really nice and feels really good afterwards. And I know a lot of people have said with the salt bars, especially if you're not using very coarse salt, that you don't really feel it, but you do feel it. Just maybe not so much on your hands because your hands are a lot tougher. So I know that I don't really feel it on my hands, but I definitely feel it when I use it like on the backs of my arms or legs. And I don't feel it as much on my feet, although my feet feel a lot better when I'm done. So, okay, that was the lemon sugar one with the 100% salt. This one is 80% coconut, 10% castor, 10% shea, with 75% of the salt, half and half again. And this one has the aloe vera, coconut, buttermilk, and goat's milk as the liquid in it. And this one is Burberry Brit. I don't really smell it super strongly, so I don't know if it'll come out differently in the shower or not. It's nice. It's not quite as lotiony as the other one, but I'm getting really nice big bubbles out of it. Very nice. Feels good. I like that one too. And then the last one, which probably isn't going to be that much different since it's the exact same thing. This one is the pineapple ginger. Same exact recipe as the last one with the 75%. I think I kind of like the first one. It seems to, these seem to be taking a while. Now see, that one looks more lotiony. Weird, because they're the same. Different kind of suds, but it seems like these are taking a little bit longer than my first one to suds up. Not as much, but they feel good. But I think I do like the 100% on the salt. And this one just really suds up really good, so I'll probably stick with my, yeah, see, that just does it really fast. I'll probably just stick with my original salt bar that I started with, and I can really feel it. And then if I really want more coarse salts, just to use a coarser grain on it, but that worked out really well. I love salt bars, so I plan to always make them. They sell well. At least for me, they do. And I found they sell better if you label them with the word spa in it somewhere. People really like that, I guess. So the other thing I wanted to say real quick is that